Hey guys, we're back for another video, and today we're looking at the exclusive, Comic-Con exclusive, Great Demon King Piccolo, and I'm very excited to open this. This is literally my first day back home, and I'm already opening this. So let's open this first box and look at the actual box. So where should I open this? Yeah, I'm very excited. I haven't the urge I've had to open these, you know, while in Cali was great, but I had to wait. I haven't watched any videos. I've watched nothing about these figures because I want to experience it for myself. So let's. All right. Let's get him out this box. All right. So here he is. So hold up. Alright, so here he is. He's a pretty big box because the chair that comes in. So this is a box. I really like this. The exclusives have the black background. I think it looks really nice. So the black with this bright green. We have one picture of him on the side. We have a couple of pictures of him with the Innocent Challenger, Kid Goku, which I have, so I'm excited to pose him with that. One thing on the side. So if any of you guys are wondering, the only difference with this, with the main release, is he's more manga colors. So you can see like the padding on here is more yellow, like a pale yellow instead of like the pink. So that is the difference. None of the exclusives, I don't have the original one, so I hate that I can't, you know, compare them side to side. But yeah. So anyway, let's get into this. Let's open the box. Damn, how's it already like bent? Oh. Alright, so we have three faces, not two hands, one set. So it looks like two sets of hands, and then we have one pointing hand and one full palm hand, and then obviously him. And then we have oh my god. We have a chair. It's pretty big. I want to say the big thing like about him. Like this is like a very important thing. Came with a chair, and it looks very, very nice. I'm very happy with this, with the way it looks. So let's get the main figure out of the box. All right, so this is how he looks. I'm gonna pop up a picture of the original Demon King Piccolo just so you guys could see the difference between this one and the exclusive ones. All I know right now is, well, the chair, but his looks, the padding is more manga accurate. The other one was a pink. Like how Piccolo has the pink one, that's not manga accurate. They have this. They also have three fingers, which they don't have in the anime, so that would have been cool if they gave us the three fingers, but yeah, he is pretty big, bigger than I thought he was going to be, but he does look really good. I do prefer the pink, but I'm not hating with this right here. So for articulation, he is a 2.0, I think, right? That's what this one, these are 2.0s. He feels kind of stiff, like kind of annoying, so I'm kind of nervous. I mean, I feel like after I figured out what the 3.0 was and I had it, I just like they're way better. I can't ever go back to a 2.0. So it feels kind of wonky to me right now. Not wonky, I don't know, maybe just because he's a bigger figure. But yeah, the torso doesn't really have anything. This is stopping it like that. It's going down that much. Back, it's kind of whatever. Head, he could look not really up, not really down. Side a little bit. Arms can go up about that much. Back can go all the way back, up. That's the elbows right here. So yeah, this already kind of just, oh my god, him being like the 2.0 is not really a good figure. I don't know. I'm not liking the way this guy is moving right now. I feel like the poses are gonna piss me off. He does look really nice though. I'm more excited for this figure than I thought I was gonna be, but I think it's because he just looks good. But articulation-wise, like, he's kind of whatever. This kind of pissed me off. Why he can't even look down like that? And Goku's small. I feel like I would want him to look down. I guess that's good enough. It's the torso can't really go down, but I guess that's whatever. These are the feet right here. But also, a lot of you guys might already know this because he's not a new release. He's just, I'm gonna assume, a repaint of the old one. So that was articulations, kind of whatever. Legs can go like that, go up, back like that. So yeah, if you guys have the original one, or it's been out for a while, you guys probably know the articulation. That's not really a good point about this figure, but I do really like the way he looks. I think he looks really nice. But yeah, let's get into what he comes with. Maybe the articulation isn't that bad. Look at this guy. Holy, he could just fold his body up. Didn't think they could do that. Obviously, I'm kidding. I hate the articulation on this, but whatever. Alright, so for the first face, we have this kind of like yelling face. You can see the veins on the top of the head right there. This looks really good. His mouth looks really well painted. I really like that right there. Yeah, they did really good on these faces. Here we have a angry, veins in the eyes, grinning. You can also see the veins here on the head. They also go all around the head right here. And then for the last face, we have this smirk looking to the side. And then for hands, we have a normal like blast hand right here. We have a crunching hand, like a gripping hand. So the next hand we have a gripping hand right here. Then we have like a karate chop hand right here. And then for the last hand we have a pointing hand, like one pointer finger hand. So that's for the heads and hands. Now for the last and main part of the accessories, his chair. That looks very good. I'm very glad they added that. I think these, because the other one didn't have it, right? I think that's the main point of this one. Oh my god. I think that's the main point of this one, that he comes with a chair. I think the exclusives should do something like that. Not take away stuff like they did with Beast Gohan or the Graded Vegeta. Why are you taking them away? And then I see some people say they don't want the exclusives to have new stuff because then everyone can't get it. Everyone can. They're on Premium Bandai. All these are on Premium Bandai. They're not selling out, and I don't think that's just because they're like on popular figures, because all the other ones were on Premium Bandai. Then they go to stores, like they didn't even sell out. Like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, very popular figure. They're not that hard to get. I think they should make new figures or add new stuff to previous figures for the exclusives. But whatever. So that's his chair right there. I really like it. I like the skulls. Looks very nice. Let's see if I can make him. You know, sit. Let's come on. Damn, how low is his seat? I mean, he's kind of sitting, he's kind of chillaxing, but I do have to play with it more. But how is that supposed to work? Well, and his articulation sucks, so it's hard to get these legs up like that. Maybe it's like, all right, let me try to pose this a little better. All right, so that's the chair right there. I really do like the chair. It gives a good Dragon Ball vibe. I think most of the time I have this guy pose, I'm posing him with the chair. I don't even care about having him in like a fighting stance or go-go. I want him in the chair. I paid for the chair, want him in the chair. But yeah, it does look very good. Also, this is the size comparison. This is the Innocent Challenger Goku, and this is the. All right, this is size comparison. This is the Innocent Challenger Goku next to Demon King Piccolo, and he is not even up to his hip. He's bigger. Well, we count the hair, but yeah, I don't remember if that's accurate, but I don't really care. So yeah, they look good together. All right, guys. So I just posed him around a little bit. You gotta like a feel for him, but I just want to say one thing. I was looking at a review of the old Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo, and I saw we didn't get some of the faces and some other accessories that he didn't come with, or that like the old one came with, the one with the pink padding. This guy didn't come with that, so I guess they trade all that for the chair. I guess not to make it too expensive, which that like On one side, I can see it. It just annoys me because I wish I got some of that other stuff. But I guess not too big of a deal. I feel like most people will maybe prefer the chair over like the other stuff. Because with the chair you can do more posing, but with the other stuff you could only do it for that certain thing, like with when him spitting out the egg. So, you know, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I get it because they added the other stuff in this. Maybe this would be like 100 and something figure, which is like crazy. And now because of the sister chair, it's 100. So, I like him. For all the exclusives, I was excited for Beast, but I was really excited for this guy. Surprisingly, I was kind of surprised. Do I think he's worth it? I think if you got the other one, don't get this one. If you don't have them or at all, then I would maybe say get this one over the other one, because I think the chair provides more posability than the other one. Like, you'll get better pictures, poses, like it'll just look better on the shelf. So, but for $100, it's kind of a crazy price. And if you didn't get it at Comic-Con, then you have to do the shipping and stuff that Premium Bandai does. So it's gonna be over 100. So do I think it's worth it? If you got the other ones, get the other one. I think the other one probably has a crazy second-hand market. So if you don't have any, just get this guy. And plus, I think he's better. I think this guy's better than the original one. That's just me. Maybe looks-wise, the pink does look better, but it's more manga accurate, so that's a plus. And I think the chairs are way better than the other accessories. The other one just has to do with the egg and like the rice cooker, which, yeah, it's whatever. But look at this big ass chair. I like this chair a lot. So I think Beast Gohan was still better because I don't think he lost anything. Like, he didn't lose any accessories. They just changed the special beam cannon for the aura effect, and it was $90, so it was cheaper than this guy, and he lost some things. So I'd probably say Beast Gohan's like the best you'll get for your buck than this guy. And then Great Vegeta, I heard he was more than the original one, and then he lost like a lot. So yeah. Oh, and also, but one more thing, the what's it called? Articulation. I don't like it, but he is a big figure. It was the same thing with the original Piccolo. I didn't like about him. I didn't do a review on him yet, but that's what I didn't like about him. So it's gonna be kind of hard to get some. Like, he looks good. Once he's posed, he looks good, but posing him is kind of annoying. So yeah, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to wait maybe in a couple of years to come out a 3.0 Demon King Piccolo, and you can just wait for that. Depends. Would I say buy it? If you don't have any and you want a Demon King Piccolo, just get this one. I would say. But yeah, that's really it. Let's get into the pictures.